All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Guys, say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV, and let's get started right here on the channel with an awesome bunch of knives from Austin over at traditionalpocketknives.com, TPK. Guys, if you're not subscribed to the KnivesFAST channel, check it out. We have a lot of fun here. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, stick around, and have some fun. You never know what's going to happen on this crazy channel. But anyway, these knives were sent to me just for all clarity. They were sent to me for review. I'm going to give a couple of these away. I'm going to keep some. And Austin sent them for me to give away. But guys, you're going to hear my honest opinion of these knives no matter what. But that needs to be said up front. These are some awesome slip joints called the Ohio River Jack. There's actually one more. Let's start with that. So this is the jigged titanium, so full titanium frame with the stainless steel back spring. You can get this guy currently at traditionalpocketknives.com in the sheep's foot, the Wharncliffe, and the spear point, all for $165 each. These are currently available, and they're selling pretty well. But guys, if you're interested, you should get one because I don't know how long they're going to last and how many he really has of each. But they are exclusive to traditionalpocketknives.com, and you get this very unique jigging pattern that Austin came up with. I think it is awesome. You got fluted bolsters. Really, really cool looking. And these are all M390 steel. So that is these guys. Again, Wharncliffe, the spear point, and the sheep's foot. Wow, sheep's flayed. That's a neat one. Those are all available as we speak. And I'll leave that there because it is gorgeous. Now, next are the Micarta. And that's really what this review is, because I've done a review on the jig tie. You can find that down in the description. So he has a bunch of different versions of these beautiful Wharncliffe knives. Now, these are OEM'd by QSP in China, and we're going to go through them. So I'm going to start with the double blade. So first of all, you got this card, and the card shows you that you've got green micarta and brown micarta, or natural micarta. And these guys, the double-bladed ones, are, I cannot remember, 100, I think, 175, I believe. Let's see if he's got it here. Of course, the price, yep, 175. So these are 175, and on both cases, you get a full-size Wharncliffe and a full-size spear point blade. And they're really cool. So you got this cover material, which is the natural micarta. You have a fluted bolster, a fluted end cap. I hope that's right. I always get that wrong. You have screws holding those in, and you have these beautiful back springs, which, guys, we talked about this in the other review, but everything is finished down so that it's nice and smooth. Really, really nice. Same thing here. Transitions are good. Now, you have a full flat ground Wharncliffe blade with a oval nail nick, more of a long pull than anything. And on this blade, you've got 2022, number 37 of 100. So there are 100 of these in the tan, the natural micarta, and there are 100 of them in the green. So again, if you want a double-bladed one, I suggest getting in. So then, wait, I already showed the Wharncliffe goofball. So then you have the spear point, which again is a full flat ground. It says Ohio River Jack and C.Risner Cutlery M390. Now, these are manufactured by QSP in China and really, really nicely done. Now, you know me with a double-bladed knife, I always say the same thing. The only thing I don't like is that you have another blade in your cutting path. But for most of what you're going to be using this guy for, I think you'll be fine with that. You just have to keep your hand flared out a little bit more, and it doesn't feel bad. It just feels like there's something there in your path. But having two different styles of blades is worth it. I mean, you have this great spear point that's kind of an all-arounder. And, you know, the Wharncliffe can be an all-arounder as well. But what I like about a Wharncliffe is it's good for really getting down into stuff and that kind of stuff. So really, really cool. Now, these are 175 because they have 2 blades. They're thicker. There's more titanium going on. Really, really awesome knife. Now, again, check them out. They drop all these Wharncliffe knives. These Micarta knives will be dropping on the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern, September 26, 2022. Now, let's go over all 3, and I'm just going to lay these out. Single blade shapes. And the single blade ones, let me double check just so I get it right, are going to be, I believe, 145. Yep, they are. And by the way, this is going to be a longer video than you're used to from this channel because we're talking about 5 knives, guys. So this is the way it is. So I'm going to move the double blade guy for just a minute so we can do this. So these are the 3 blade flavors that the Micarta is going to be available in, and the 3 handle materials. So you have natural Micarta, black Micarta, and green Micarta. You have Wharncliffe, Wharncliffe spear point and sheep's foot available. Now, just for size comparison, I found out the other day that the Ontario Rat 2 is a decent size comparison for these. A lot of people have asked me about this, so I'll do this as well. Here is, pull this out. Here is the Jack Wolf Knives K9 Jack. Let's see, let's do one more. Here is the brand new blue carbon fiber, fat carbon Benny's clip. So there you go. There is another comparison for you. Very, very awesome. How about that? So great. All right, so we're starting over because apparently the camera decided not to record the rest of the video. So again, the biggest difference in these is obviously the Wharncliffe and the spear point and the Wharncliffe and the sheep's foot stick out of the handle a little bit more than the spear point. And that's good and bad. Obviously, in the pocket, again, I carry them in a leather slip. I just drop them down. So they're about the same. It doesn't really matter. But I find that it's a little harder to just pinch the spear point, but that's why he put full, whatever you call these, long pulls on both sides so you can. But, you know, that one you might feel more like using the nail nick. And then the other two, the spear point, oh gosh, I keep doing it. The sheep's foot and the Wharncliffe, you can pinch them very easily. Now, action-wise or walk and talk, they're all right about that 6 to 7 range. Now, obviously, you got two different pulls in each action, open and then close. And I would say, you know, there's a little bit, maybe, let's just say they range between 5.5 and 7. But they're mostly 6 to 7. Very nice. And just listen. Now on his, he actually has a stop pin on these. So if you look down in there, you see the stop pin, and that's what's giving it that great thunk when it closes. It's just super nice. And the stop pin will keep it, is hidden down in here, and it will keep it from getting any kind of blade wrap. You do have a sharpening choil, which works very, very well. And again, guys, these aren't going to just close on you. And if they do, they have a nice half stop. They are all flush in all three positions. So in closed, you see the spring is open, but it's flush again, and it's flush again. Just so well done by QSP. The fit and finish, and by the way, contoured scales, covers, if you will. So really awesome fit and finish on these. So nice. So what are your questions, guys? Leave them down below. I'd be glad to answer them. And there's so much to talk about. I feel like maybe I'm missing some. But again, all of the Micarta versions are dropping very, very soon on, or they may have already dropped by the time you watch this, September the 26th, 2022. These are live. So check it out. Very much so, guys. They are awesome. Again, you have these options for $145 for the single blade Wharncliffe, and these options for the double blade Wharncliffe. I keep saying Wharncliffe. What is wrong with me? Single blade single blade slip joint with micarta for $145. Double blade slip joint with micarta, wow, for $175. I think I'm trying to rush, guys, because I'm KnivesFAST, and sometimes I feel bad about going long, so I start rushing. So I apologize that I keep saying some stuff wrong, but you get the point. We'll leave these up one more time. There is that one. Again, all of the single blade options are $145, and the double blade options are $175. And again, these are still available as well, and these are $165. So I think for M390 and the fit and finish you're getting, these are phenomenal. Just phenomenal. I mean, there's no other word to say than phenomenal. They're just so good. And guys, I'm so thankful that I get to check them out. So there you go. How awesome is that? So thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And guys, thank you so much for your patience and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.